So, the internet has been absolutely wilding lately over Justin Bieber's music comeback, with Jelena stans in their feels, convinced that Justin is about to drop the most iconic tea about his situation with Selena Gomez in a new track, even though there's speculation that this new bop might not even be real. You see, there's pretty solid evidence that Justin Bieber has an unreleased song called Paris, which stans have been thirsting over for literally years. This track was apparently in the works during his 2013 Journals era, when he and Selena were still serving major couple goals with their on-again, off-again situationship. The plot thickens because this Paris track was apparently revisited in 2020, as shown in Justin's documentary Justin Bieber Seasons, where the title popped up on a potential track list. But here's the gag. Despite all the hype, this track is still gathering dust in the vault, with no official lyrics or release for the stans to analyze. So where did that night in Paris come from? The vibes suggest this might be peak fan behavior, either a theory that took off or someone misremembering the actual title Paris. There's zero receipts about any fresh track with that specific name, even with all the buzz about Justin Bieber's upcoming era. Speaking of comebacks, the Biebs is reportedly cooking up a major return to music in 2025, with a new album and world tour in the works. Obviously, this has the stans theorizing about what bops might drop, especially anything that might spill the tea on past relationships. Now let's talk about why Selena's fans are so quick to connect any Paris-themed track to her. Jelena history includes some iconic Paris moments, particularly their 2011 shopping moment at Louis Vuitton that literally broke the internet. This was peak Jelena era, when they were serving couple goals and breaking stan Twitter with every public appearance. This Paris connection is just chef's kiss for fan theories. I mean, Paris is literally the blueprint for romance, right? So when you mix Paris, Justin Bieber, and Selena Gomez, it's no surprise the fandom is creating an entire cinematic universe around it. It's giving main character energy, and the stans are eating it up. But here's where the plot twists. While Selena's stans are popping off about Justin's alleged new track about her, the actual recent tea is focusing more on Selena's tracks potentially about Justin, especially bops from her 2025 collab album with Benny Blanco, I Said I Love You First. The track How Does It Feel to Be Forgotten has fans absolutely gagging, convinced it's a direct call out to Bieber. So there's this weird energy where stans might actually be mixing up the vibes, attributing to Justin what's actually Selena's recent work. It's giving projection, with the fandom continuing to write and rewrite the Jelena narrative regardless of what the artists themselves are actually putting out. Let's rewind and look at the timeline of Justin and Selena's relationship, which was a whole roller coaster from 2010 to 2018 with more plot twists than a Netflix series. This situationship has inspired so many tracks from both artists that stans and media believe are about each other. The musical back and forth between them has become absolutely legendary, with each drop analyzed like it's the Da Vinci Code. When we look at Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez's romantic Paris moment in November 2011, it's easy to see why this location lives rent-free in the Jelena timeline. During that trip, they stayed at the Renaissance Paris Arc de Triomphe Hotel and had a romantic dinner date at L'Avenue restaurant, creating absolute chaos with stans and paparazzi wherever they showed up. This was during Justin's Under the Mistletoe promo tour, with Selena joining after hosting the MTV EMAs. They were spotted shopping at Louis Vuitton on the Champs-Élysées and hitting up NRJ Radio for an interview, all while celebrating their one-year anniversary. The trip even had its own mini-scandal when Justin had a wardrobe malfunction with his pants starting to slip, though his security team was quick with the save. These kinds of moments are exactly what power the stan lore, cementing Paris as a core memory in their relationship arc. It's important to clock that this Paris trip happened when the media was in full toxic mode about the couple. Justin was dealing with that whole paternity drama, with claims he'd fathered a fan's baby, which he was addressing with DNA tests. Despite this pressure cooker situation, the vibes in Paris seemed immaculate, with Justin reportedly spoiling Selena during their retail therapy sessions. When we investigate Justin Bieber's vault of unreleased bops, Paris is definitely mentioned among the tracks gathering dust. The stans have been manifesting for years that this particular song might eventually get its moment, especially given the romantic Paris connection. What's absolutely sending me about this situation is how it shows the power of stan communities in creating and shaping narratives around their faves. Even without any official tea, Jelena stans have built an entire cinematic universe around a song that might not even exist in the form they're discussing. The chokehold Justin and Selena's relationship relationship still has on the culture, even years after they called it quits, is absolutely wild. And if the track's actually what the stans speculated is, it wouldn't be the first time they have connected Justin's lyrics to Selena Gomez. Throughout the years, Justin has blessed us with so many bops that listeners have connected to his relationship with Selena Gomez, especially during the 2013 to 2017 era. This musical journey gives us major insight into their whirlwind romance, with lyrics serving as the ultimate relationship timeline. Let's start with 2013, which was peak drama in the Jelena cinematic universe, and a particularly fire year for Justin's music about their entanglement. After one of their many plot twists, Justin dropped Journals, which is basically the holy grail of his musical confessions about Selena. One of the most iconic tracks believed to be about Selena is Nothing Like Us, a heartbreak anthem released after their January 2013 split. This bop hits different because it was confirmed by Justin's manager Scooter Braun to be about their breakup. The lyrics are giving main character energy, with Justin singing about how there's nothing like us, nothing like you and me, basically telling on himself that what they had was irreplaceable. Another absolute serve from this era is All That Matters, which Justin himself confirmed was inspired by Selena. This one was written during a period he described as a great place in their relationship, showing the green flag era of their romance. With lyrics like, "What's a king bed without a queen?" Justin was basically telling us Selena was his entire world during their good era. Heartbreaker, released in October 2013, is another track that Justin confirmed was about their on-again, off-again situationship. The song is pure vulnerability hours, with Justin and his feelings singing, "Don't tell me I'm a heartbreaker, 'cause girl, my heart's breaking." What makes this track extra spicy is that Selena's reaction to it made headlines, adding another layer to their public musical conversation. Bad Day from 2013 acknowledges the toxic era of their relationship, with Justin taking accountability for their issues. This theme of self-awareness shows up in several of his songs about Selena, suggesting he knew he was sometimes the red flag in their situation. Other 2013 standouts include Hold Tight, written during what was reportedly a challenging chapter for the couple, and Recovery, which Justin hinted was about their breakup through cryptic posts on social media. These tracks collectively give us the vibe of a young king processing the complexities of a very public relationship and its aftermath. Fast forward to 2015, and Justin's album, Purpose, served several tracks that the fandom and media have connected to Selena. Where Are You Now, his collab with Skrillex and Diplo, is an emotional bop about lost love that was confirmed to be about Selena. The tea gets even hotter because the music video literally contained the message, "Where are now Selena?" making the connection impossible to miss. Mark My Words, another banger from Purpose, was confirmed to be about Selena, with Justin expressing ongoing love and respect for her despite their separation. This track suggests that even during their off periods, Justin was holding on to hope for their future. What Do You Mean is particularly juicy because Justin included a special shout-out to Selena in the video. It was one of 3 songs from Purpose that Justin confirmed were about her, highlighting the inconsistency in their relationship with lyrics questioning what she really wants from him. Love Yourself, co-written with Ed Sheeran, is often interpreted as a more petty era reflection on their relationship. While Justin has admitted it's partially about Selena, he's also noted that the song reminds him of her, suggesting a complex emotional response to their shared past. Sorry, with its apologetic vibe, coincided with attempts to rekindle their relationship, suggesting it may have been Justin's musical olive branch to Selena. The timing of the song's release, alongside their reconnection, adds credibility to this theory. In 2017, Justin dropped Friends, a track that asks the eternal situationship question about remaining friends with an ex. Interestingly, the song was released shortly before Justin and Selena were spotted hanging out again, potentially signaling another plot twist in their on-off saga. Finally, Ghost from Justin's 2021 album Justice has been a hot topic in the fandom, particularly on TikTok, where users drew parallels with Selena's earlier song Ghost of You. However, Justin has clarified that the song is about general loss and the experience of quarantine, not specifically about Selena. This shows how the fandom sometimes sees connections that may not have been intended by the artist. What's absolutely fascinating about Justin's musical journey is how it tracks his emotional evolution regarding Selena over time. The early bops from 2013 capture the raw heartbreak of their initial breakups, while the 2015 tracks show a more mature perspective on their relationship. By 2017 and beyond, the references become more subtle, perhaps reflecting Justin's personal growth and his eventual marriage to Hailey Baldwin in 2018. It's worth spilling the tea that after Justin's marriage to Hailey, his musical inspiration shifted dramatically. Albums like Changes, 2020, and Justice, 2021, primarily celebrate his relationship with Hailey, marking a new chapter in both his personal life and his artistic expression. This transition suggests a closing of the Selena chapter, at least in terms of explicit musical references. Despite this evolution, the speculation continues, fueled by the fandom's eternal obsession with their past relationship. Even as recently as 2025, there have been no new confirmed tracks by Justin about Selena, given his focus on family life with Hailey and their son. Yet, as we've seen with the rumors about That Night in Paris, stans continue to look for connections and hidden meanings in his work. The musical conversation between Justin and Selena has been further complicated by Selena's recent drops, such as How Does It Feel to Be Forgotten and You Said You Were Sorry from her 2025 album I Said I Love You First with fiancé Benny Blanco. Some fans have connected these tracks to Justin, creating a perception of ongoing musical communication between the former couple, even if it's one-sided. The fandom discourse on platforms like TikTok and X often highlights perceived lyrical parallels between their songs, such as the similarities between Ghost and Selena's earlier work noted by users like Mariam Al-Razuki. These interpretations reflect the ongoing public fascination with their relationship, years after its conclusion. Justin's recent statements, like those in his interview with British Vogue, suggest he's moved beyond personal references in his current music, adding another layer to fan interpretations. This evolution in his creative approach may indicate a desire to leave the Selena narrative behind, focusing instead on his present life and relationships. When we analyze Justin's songs about Selena, we're not just getting the tea on their relationship, but also witnessing his growth as an artist and a person. The early, more explicit references give way to more nuanced and mature reflections, mirroring his journey from teenage heartthrob to adult artist and husband. But hey, Selena also has tracks that her fans believe were directed at Justin. Selena Gomez's discography includes so many bops that fans and media are convinced were inspired by her situationship with Justin Bieber. These tracks, dropping from 2013 all the way to 2025, create the perfect response arc to Justin's musical takes, giving us a whole conversation through lyrics that has had the internet in a chokehold for years. Starting with 2013, which was clearly a main character year for both artists' breakup anthems. Love Will Remember, from her album Stars Dance, is literally the blueprint for a personal breakup track, because it featured an actual voicemail from Justin saying, "Hey babe, it's me. I just wanted to call and tell you that I love you so much. Just wanted to let you know that you are my princess. You are worthy of all the love in the world. You are the love of my life." Including Justin's actual voice took this to another level of personal, leaving absolutely no room for misinterpretation. Also serving from Stars Dance, Nobody Does It Like You seems to reference Justin's bad boy era with lyrics like, "You're my bad boy fairy tale / my rebel with a halo. You hit me like a hurricane / and I can never say no." The girlies at Marie Claire connected this to Justin's public image, suggesting Selena was spilling her truth about their dynamic. Come and Get It and Forget Forever, both from the same era, are giving major Jelena vibes. The first is interpreted as an open invitation for Justin to slide back into the DMs, while Forget Forever addresses their failed relationship with lyrics like, "Our love was made to rule the world. You came and broke the perfect girl." Moving to 2014, The Heart Wants What It Wants is perhaps Selena's most vulnerable era track about Justin. The song lays bare her complicated feelings, with lines like, "There's a million reasons why I should give you up, but the heart wants what it wants." The culture was shook by how raw and real this track was, with everyone recognizing it as peak Jelena content. In 2015, Selena's collab with Zedd, I Want You to Know, was theorized by the fandom to be about Justin, with lyrics suggesting they share a cosmic connection. Marie Claire noted the timing aligned with reconciliation attempts, adding fuel to the speculation fire. From the same year, Same Old Love from her album Revival addresses a toxic cycle relationship, with lyrics like, "Take away your things and go. You can't take back what you said. I know. I've heard it all before, at least a million times." Pink Villa connected this to Justin's pattern of apologies, fitting their on-again, off-again situation perfectly. The 2020 Rare album was Selena's ultimate reclamation era, with several tracks widely interpreted as processing her Bieber chapter. The lead single, Lose You to Love Me, is arguably her most direct address of their breakup, and Justin's quick marriage to Hailey. Cosmopolitan clocked lyrics like, "In 2 months you replaced us like it was easy," which perfectly matched the timeline of Justin's rebound with Hailey. Other Rare tracks continue this energy, including Look at Her Now, Rare, Vulnerable, People You Know, and Cut You Off. Each serves a different perspective on their situationship, from glow-up energy to feeling gaslit to finally setting boundaries. Fast forward to 2025, and Selena's track, How Does It Feel to Be Forgotten from her collab album with fiancé Benny Blanco, I Said I Love You First, has the stans going feral over lyrics like, "You're so embarrassing, go cry where no one's watching, I can't imagine it, how does it feel to be forgotten, and you walked in, big-ass grin, talking like we're friends, honey, what were you thinking?" BuzzFeed reports fans are connecting this to Justin trying to extend an olive branch in 2024, adding another chapter to their never-ending narrative. This extensive tea spill of songs about Justin shows Selena's evolution from heartbroken to empowered, mirroring her personal growth journey. It also explains why stans are still so invested in the musical conversation between these two. Each new drop feels like another episode in a long-running series they've been binging for over a decade. Now, let's get into the absolutely chaotic stan culture that has shaped the discourse around Justin and Selena's relationship, especially when it comes to rumors like "That Night in Paris," the stan, wars between Selenators and Beliebers, and later, Hailey's supporters, have been giving toxic energy, often crossing lines that shouldn't be crossed. Selena's fandom, in particular, has had some members showing extreme behavior toward Hailey Bieber, creating some seriously problematic moments. One of the most yikes situations happened in 2023, when Hailey Bieber received literal death threats from some of Selena's stans. This got so bad that Selena had to step in with a public statement on her Instagram story, begging her stans to stop the hate train. She wrote, "Hailey Bieber reached out to me and let me know that she has been receiving death threats and such hateful negativity. This isn't what I stand for. No one should have to experience hate or bullying. I've always advocated for kindness and really want this all to stop." This moment showed how stan behavior can have serious real-world consequences. The toxicity wasn't just online. At the 2021 Met Gala, fans literally chanted Selena's name at Hailey as she walked the red carpet. During an episode of Call Her Daddy, Hailey called this behavior disrespectful, showing how these fan actions can create genuinely uncomfortable public moments. The Selenators have also been big on conspiracy theories, spreading rumors that Justin is still in his feels for Selena, sometimes using photoshopped evidence to back their claims. This narrative fuels speculation about Justin and Hailey's marriage. Despite years of them serving couple goals and starting a family, Team Hailey hasn't been innocent in all this either. Her stans have been caught editing images to falsely show Selena engaging with Justin's social media posts and creating fake accounts to spread rumors about Benny Blanco, Selena's fiancé, supposedly cheating on her. On X, Hailey's defenders go hard with the hashtag #TeamHailey while throwing shade at Selena, calling her everything from hater to flop to hypocrite. This toxic stan energy has created the perfect storm for rumors like "That Night in Paris" to thrive, regardless of whether they're based in reality. When stans are so emotionally invested in their fave's narrative, they're more likely to believe or even create stories that fit their preferred version of events. What's sending me about the Justin-Selena-Hailey triangle is how the actual celebs have tried to move past the drama, while their stans keep it alive and thriving. In October 2022, Selena and Hailey literally posed for photos together at the Academy Museum Gala, serving unexpected friendship goals. This iconic moment came shortly after Hailey addressed rumors on Call Her Daddy, denying any beef and claiming it was all love between her and Selena. On social media, there have been subtle peace offerings, like when Hailey liked Selena's Elle cover on Instagram in August 2021, and more recently, when she double-tapped Selena's engagement announcement to Benny Blanco in December 2024. These small gestures suggest they're both trying to quiet the noise around their supposed rivalry. Despite these efforts from the actual main characters, the stan narrative continues rent-free in everyone's heads, with each new song, social post, or public appearance analyzed for hidden shade and subliminal shots. The perceived online drama between Hailey and Selena peaked in early 2023, creating one of the messiest timelines in recent celebrity culture. Several moments had stan Twitter absolutely losing it. In January 2023, Hailey posted a TikTok lip-syncing to audio that Selenators connected to body-shaming their fave, though Hailey later claimed it wasn't about anyone specific. The following month brought Eyebrowgate, when after Selena mentioned over-laminating her brows, Kylie Jenner and Hailey both posted eyebrow content that looked like they were throwing shade, though they denied any negative intentions. Around the same time, a video resurfaced of Hailey gagging at the mention of Taylor Swift, Selena's bestie, prompting Selena to defend her friend in the comments section. Later that month, Hailey's use of the solo version of Calm Down by Rima on her Instagram story, instead of the remix featuring Selena, was interpreted as deliberate shade, adding to the perception of ongoing tension. What's absolutely sending me about this entire saga is how much of it has been manufactured by stans, rather than the actual celebs involved. While Justin and Selena have definitely written songs about each other, and there may have been some awkward energy between Selena and Hailey at times, the vast majority of the ongoing drama exists primarily in stan tweets and TikTok conspiracy theories. This brings us full circle to the rumors about That Night in Paris. As we established earlier, this specific title is giving major fanfiction vibes rather than an actual upcoming track. However, the persistence of this rumor speaks to the chokehold the Justin-Selena narrative still has on pop culture and the stan community's desire for it to continue through new musical chapters. With Justin planning his musical comeback in 2025, including a new album and world tour, the timing is perfect for stans to manifest rumors about songs that might reference his past with Selena, regardless of whether such songs actually exist in his vault. Similarly, Selena's recent music with fiancé Benny Blanco has been put under the microscope for Justin references, showing that stans are still heavily invested in the musical conversation between these former lovers. This ongoing obsession creates the perfect environment for rumors and speculation to thrive. This phenomenon is peak stan culture. In the absence of new content explicitly about their faves' relationship, stans will create or amplify rumors that keep the narrative alive, ensuring that the Justin-Selena saga continues even as both celebs move forward with their separate lives. It's worth noting that both Justin and Selena have expressed wanting to move beyond their past relationship and the microscope it attracted. In her 2022 documentary, My Mind and Me, Selena reflected that her breakup with Justin was the best thing that ever happened to me, giving major growth energy about their history together. Meanwhile, Justin has been in his family era with Hailey and their son born in August 2024. His musical output since tying the knot has primarily been about his wife, rather than past flames, suggesting he's moved on from the Selena chapter of his life. Yet despite these clear, "we've moved on" signals from the actual main characters, the stan-driven narrative continues to thrive, fueled by social media, speculation, and the occasional song lyric that can be interpreted as referencing their shared history. But let's see whether Justin's comeback will feature the Paris track. Meanwhile, if you enjoyed watching this video, click on the boxes playing on your screen to watch similar content.